tells you your wife hates you, congratulations. You've unlocked the worst achievement in the Do Not Marry This Woman video game. Ferrante didn't sugarcoat it. She practically threw the wedding ring into a woodchipper. And let's be real, moms don't speak in riddles. They don't say, "I sense bad energy." They say, "She hates you," like a 1-star Yelp review of your entire marriage. Ferrante has receipts too. This isn't some random cousin who only shows up at family reunions for free ribs. This is the woman who literally moved states so Travis could chase a football dream.
Today?
Yes, today.
Today is just like any other day.
So that's what we can expect.
That's what he do.
That's what he do.
He not new to this.
She sacrificed years, money, and sanity so her son could shine under stadium lights. If you're loving the tea, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. He didn't just ignore the warning, he clapped back. Imagine Batman telling Alfred to shut up about the Joker because Harley Quinn makes me happy. That's the level of denial we're dealing with. And the internet? Oh, they went feral. Half the fans screamed, "Mama knows best." The other half hollered, "Wife comes first." But everyone agreed on one thing. This is not a Hallmark Christmas movie. This is the pilot episode of Keeping Up with the Hunters. And Mama just dropped the nuclear bomb in episode 1. Every NFL player has a hype squad, but Travis Hunter's mom, she was the general, coach, and water boy all rolled into one. Ferrante was ride or die before ride or die became a TikTok aesthetic.
Nobody knows. I had 3 surgeries, bro. My mom came for a little bit, and then she had to go back because I got brothers and sisters. And Leona stayed with me for those 3 months. I was supposed to be back in a month. She stayed with me for 3 months.
Pinched his NIL deals, packed his bags, and probably made sure he had snacks before games. She wasn't just mom, she was CEO of Team Hunter LLC. So when that same woman sounds the alarm on his marriage, you listen. That's like Elon Musk saying, "This spaceship might blow up." He's the one who built it, baby. If Ferrante could orchestrate his rise to stardom, she can sure as hell spot someone hitching a free ride on the gravy train. Fans didn't dismiss her as bitter or jealous.
$40 million divorce. Mr. Hunter. 40 million. Y'all ain't been married over a motherfucking year. I told y'all.
They saw a woman who put her entire life on hold, only to watch her son gamble his career on a relationship that feels shakier than a Dollar Tree phone charger. And the best part, she didn't whisper it. She said it straight to his face, like a linebacker blitzing on 3rd down. Travis's response? The clapback heard around the world. "Stay out of it, bro." She literally stayed out of everything so you could play ball. And this is the thanks she gets? Savage. Instead of hearing his mom out, Travis stood tall for his wife like she was the Lombardi trophy. Loyalty is cute until it starts looking like blindfolded trust falls off a skyscraper. He told his mom to back off, defended Lanny online, and doubled down harder than big as blackjack tables. And here's where it gets spicy.
I told y'all that girl was gonna take that man money. And then y'all got so much controversy in saying, oh, he put his hands on her. And you know, in the NFL, they got these new rules about domestic violence and et cetera, et cetera. I can promise you to God that girl antagonized that man for so much.
NFL fans have seen this movie before. Young star, big contract, messy personal drama. It never ends with a Super Bowl ring. It ends with ESPN documentaries and, where did it all go wrong? Highlight reels. By picking his wife over his mom, before his rookie cleats even touched turf, Travis turned a family spat into a public soap opera. Twitter had a field day. Some fans screamed, "That's what a husband should do." Others muttered, "This man is fumbling harder than his stats." Even his coach, Deion Sanders, tried to hand him a prenup playbook, and Travis tossed it straight into the trash like an intercepted pass. The kicker, Travis thinks he's shielding his wife. The internet thinks he's shielding her from common sense. And that's where the suspense builds. Is this true love, or just the world's most expensive PR stunt? If you believe everything you see on the internet, then yes.
Notice, Jasmine, I need to play that video one more time. Did you notice? Did y'all see anybody her color in that video?
Lanny Hunter already divorced Travis, pocketed $40 million, and now vacations on a yacht with Rihanna. Too bad reality had other plans. The rumor spread faster than free Wi-Fi and Starbucks, but guess what? Snopes showed up like the internet's dad and said, no filings, no receipts, no nothing. But did fans care? Absolutely not. Logic doesn't trend. Scandals do. TikTok lawyers were breaking down prenups like they just passed the bar exam in Divorce Court 101. Sports podcasts suddenly turned into Judge Judy spin-offs. Even your cousin who still owes you $40 was tweeting, "She gonna take that boy's money?" The brilliance of this rumor wasn't the lie, it was the number. $40 million. That's not just divorce talk, that's Mega Millions jackpot talk. People saw the headline, screenshotted it, and started spreading it like gospel. Didn't matter if it was real. It sounded messy, so it stuck. Meanwhile, Travis was out here running drills while the internet drafted legal paperwork for him. If that's not a warning about how fast your private life can hijack your public career, I don't know what is. There she was, wet hair, swollen eyes, shower steam still in the air, and boom, Lanny posted the most dramatic TikTok since Bella Swan stared out the window in New Moon. A sermon played in the background, captions about faith and rebuilding scrolled on screen, and the internet collectively said, "Girl, blink twice if you're divorcing." Here's the savage truth. Maybe she was crying about something else entirely. But when your husband just signed an NFL rookie contract worth millions, and you upload a tearful shower confession, oh honey, you just handed trolls the Super Bowl of gossip. Reddit threads lit up. She's crying about the money. She's crying about the prenup. She's crying because DoorDash got her order wrong. Every theory went viral. The one that stuck? Her marriage was already in shambles. The cruelest twist? That TikTok wasn't just content, it was content timed. Right after divorce rumors, right after the $40 million chatter. The optics were worse than a fumbled snap on 4th and goal, and trolls don't need facts, they just need vibes. The NFL isn't just about touchdowns, it's about contracts. Travis inked his rookie deal, and suddenly, every emotional post from his wife looked like a chess move. Crying, strategy. Smiling, strategy. Breathing, definitely strategy. The internet turned her into a villain faster than Disney casting directors. Fans didn't see Lanny as a wife in love, they saw her as a stockbroker cashing out on an early investment. The narrative practically wrote itself. Young baller, big paycheck, seasoned partner ready to secure the bag. Was it fair? Maybe not. Was it juicy? Absolutely. Old relationship clips resurfaced like VHS tapes from Blockbuster. Rumors swirled about her cooking for another man just years ago. Add that to the rookie contract payday and boom! The internet had its gold digger storyline locked and loaded. Travis thought he was playing football. Everyone else thought he was playing Survivor Marriage Edition. And in this game, millions are the prize and trust is the immunity idol. Nothing haunts you like a 3-year-old video. Unless you're Lanny, in which case, it's a 3-year-old video of you in the kitchen cooking for another man while allegedly dating Travis. Whoops. This clip has lived rent-free on gossip blogs longer than most couples last on Love Island. Every time drama flares up, the internet dusts it off like, "Remember this?" And fans go wild, questioning the timeline. If she was with Travis, why was she cooking for another dude? If she wasn't, why lie about the years together? Either way, the receipts looked messy. Now, was it really that scandalous? Maybe she just likes cooking. Maybe the guy was her cousin. Maybe it was all innocent. But when the streets smell drama, they don't fact-check. They sip tea, stir the pot, and screenshot like paparazzi. For Travis, the clip turned into Exhibit A in the court of public opinion. For Lanny, it was proof the internet never forgets. And for everyone watching, it was the appetizer to a full-course scandal meal. Nothing makes the internet go feral like a woman being 1 year older than her man. Travis is 22, Lanny is 23. Big whoop, right? Wrong. According to Twitter, she might as well be a retired cougar filing AARP paperwork. The way people talk, you'd think she was picking him up from high school football practice in a minivan. It's giving delusion. A 1-year gap is literally the difference between being a sophomore and a junior, but trolls spun it like she's a wise old sorceress who's already lived 9 lives. She's more experienced. She's already past her prime. Bro, she's 23. The only thing past its prime is your expired milk. Still, the narrative stuck because it fits the bigger storyline. Travis fresh meat, Lanny seasoned strategist. 1 year became 10, and fans acted like she was robbing the cradle, when in reality, she just bought her first legal beer 12 months earlier. But here's the kicker, Perception is everything. And if the streets see you as older, wiser, and plotting, that's the role you play, whether you like it or not. Travis may be catching touchdowns, but online, fans swear Lanny is catching checkmates. The internet's favorite metaphor right now? Travis is playing checkers, Lanny's playing chess. Translation, he's just moving pieces, she's planning 6 moves ahead. And the receipts line up. Her TikToks drip with emotional timing. Her past clips pop up conveniently when the drama hits. Every eyebrow raise, every hair flip gets analyzed like a Zapruder film. Fans don't see a wife, they see a strategist running the board. Meanwhile, Travis looks like the kid who brought Uno cards to a poker night. Every time he doubles down defending her, it fuels the narrative that she's the one pulling the strings. And in football terms, that's the equivalent of fumbling on first down while she runs the entire playbook. When gossip bloggers smell drama, they don't just report it. They milk it harder than a dairy farm. Lanny and Travis's marriage has turned into catnip for every online commentator with a ring light and Wi-Fi. Enter bloggers dissecting her TikToks, freeze-framing shower tears, and dragging up old clips like they're FBI surveillance tapes. Even Tasha K, queen of messy commentary, jumped in. She basically said what everyone else was whispering. Travis is young, wide-eyed, and rich, while Lanny knows the fame game like a seasoned vet.
Notice? Jasmine, I need to play that video one more time. Did you notice? Did y'all see anybody her color in that video? Pan the camera. Pan the camera. Your receipt. First of all, it looked like a funeral. It looked like a funeral. She was the only white woman there in a white dress. Not a virgin. I mean, he in white, but you can't even see his head and his whole white tux. He's so black, he blended in.
It's not love, it's lopsided. The coverage isn't neutral, it's brutal. Headlines scream gold digger, YouTube thumbnails use red arrows and devil horns, and podcasts joke about prenups like they're comedy skits. And once gossip blogs crown you the villain, good luck shaking it. For Lanny, every move becomes evidence. For Travis, every defense becomes denial. And for the bloggers, every click is cash. Welcome to the circus. If there's anyone who knows how fast love and money combust, it's Deion Sanders. 2 divorces, millions lost, and a lifetime of lessons later, Primetime sat Travis down with the fatherly advice every baller needs. Son, get a prenup. That wasn't shade, it was survival. Deion didn't say it out of hate for Lanny, he said it out of scars, out of first-hand knowledge of how ugly things get when lawyers enter the chat. A prenup isn't a betrayal, it's a helmet. You don't go on the field without protection, so why go into marriage raw? But Travis, he brushed it off like Deion told him to floss more. Nah, coach, I got this. Bro, this isn't about plays, it's about paychecks. Ignore that wisdom and you're basically walking into traffic because you believe in vibes. Fans clutched their pearls. If you won't listen to Deion freaking Sanders, who will you listen to? A TikTok tarot reader? Here's where Travis really doubled down. Mom said, she hates you. Deion said, get a prenup. The internet said red flags everywhere. And Travis, he said, y'all can kick rocks, I'm riding for my wife. On paper, that's husband goals. In practice, it's giving stubborn energy like a guy refusing GPS directions while driving straight into a ditch. Fans admired his loyalty but roasted his logic. Protecting your wife is noble. Ignoring every piece of seasoned advice ever handed to you, that's not noble. That's Netflix documentary material. The more people waved red flags, the harder he dug in. It wasn't just defense anymore. It was defiance. He wasn't protecting his wife. He was daring the world to call him wrong. And that's where the danger lives. Because when your career is just beginning and you're already burning bridges with the only folks who want the best for you, that's not love. That's lunacy. Gold digger rumors hit harder than a linebacker. The second Travis signed his rookie contract, the internet started side-eyeing Lanny like she had Financial Planner of the Year stitched on her purse. Suddenly, every meal she cooked, every TikTok she filmed, and every tear she shed was labeled strategy. And let's be honest, fans don't need facts. They need vibes. Lanny crying? Must be about money. Lanny smiling? Must be about money. Lanny tying her shoes? Obviously scheming how to buy new ones with his paycheck. The woman couldn't sneeze without someone screaming, "She's plotting the inheritance!" But here's the gag. Sometimes perception matters more than truth. Travis could be in the happiest marriage alive, and yet if fans believe she's in it for the bag, that narrative follows him longer than his NFL stats. The whispers become screams. The screams become headlines, and suddenly, your highlight reel is competing with conspiracy theories about your wife's Venmo. Want a preview of what happens when personal drama outshines your play? Ask Patrick Mahomes, whose family made more headlines than his touchdowns, or Antonio Brown, whose spiral turned into a 24/7 reality show, or Russell Wilson, who spent an entire season being roasted harder than his offensive line. The NFL isn't just football, it's Hollywood with helmets. And once fans start associating your name with chaos instead of clutch plays, it's game over. Travis is only 22, yet he's already being compared to athletes who nearly drowned their careers in family drama. That's like being a rookie actor and immediately getting compared to Johnny Depp's trial. And the irony, Travis hasn't even played a full season. He hasn't earned his battle scars yet, but the internet, they're already writing his cautionary tale. You can't fumble your brand before you fumble the ball. But somehow, here we are, one day, Travis was posting clips, highlights, and vibes. The next day, poof, gone like Houdini with Wi-Fi. No Instagram, no updates, just a digital ghost drifting across the NFL timeline. Was it noble? Maybe. He wanted to protect his wife from the nonstop trolling and gold digger memes. But here's the plot twist. In 2025, disappearing online doesn't silence rumors. It turbocharges them. Fans didn't think he's protecting his peace. They thought, he's hiding from the truth. Podcasts debated it like a presidential scandal. Sports talk shows asked, why would a rookie deactivate at the start of his career? And trolls, they had a buffet. He's whipped. He's broke. She took his password. Every theory was juicier than the last. What Travis saw as protection, the internet saw as surrender. And in today's cloud economy, silence isn't golden. It's gasoline. If there's one thing the internet does well, it's uniting to roast somebody. And Travis, he became the world's favorite punching bag. Comments rolled in like comedy specials, warned by 70% of America, 30% of Africa, 20% of Asia, and still didn't listen. Another, the only man who could get the whole world to agree on something and still fumble. Brutal, but hilarious. Fans weren't just clowning him, they were practically holding interventions via meme. Listen to Dion. Listen to your mama. Listen to anybody. But nope, Travis stayed locked in on loyalty while the crowd screamed, "Bro, the Titanic is sinking and you're rearranging deck chairs." The worst part, some fans started predicting his downfall with scary accuracy. This won't end with a ring, it'll end with a documentary. And knowing how Netflix loves a messy sports doc, they might be right. Travis Hunter thinks loyalty is his superpower. In reality, it's starting to look like his kryptonite. Every time someone waves a red flag, his mom, his coach, the entire NFL fan base, Travis whips out the same defense. I'm riding for my wife. Admirable? Sure. Smart? About as smart as putting mayo on ice cream. The internet isn't buying the fairy tale version of this story. Antonio and Russ at least had years of clout before the downfall talk started. Travis is barely out of rookie camp, and the internet already has him penciled in as the next what could have been. That's not a legacy, it's a warning label. Travis Hunter has been handed the playbook for survival. His mom shouted the warnings. His coach handed him the prenup cheat code. Fans, blogs, podcasts, and Twitter trolls all screamed in unison, "Wake up!" And what did Travis do? He benched common sense and put blind faith in the starting lineup. That's not just risky, that's career suicide disguised as romance. The NFL doesn't forgive distractions. The headlines are already louder than his stats, and he hasn't even built his legacy yet. It's like he's trading a Hall of Fame bust for a lifetime movie plot before the first chapter is even written. At the end of the day, maybe the internet is overreacting. Maybe Lanny's love is genuine. Maybe Travis's loyalty pays off. Maybe they ride into the sunset happily ever after. But if history tells us anything, it's this. When everyone you trust is screaming danger and you still don't listen, the crash isn't an if, it's a when.